Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the weekly video. There was a feedback about the video last week where on the small screen the levels on the charts are not clear. So I try to adjust the font on the screen, and hopefully this week the video will be clear. So if you can't see the numbers clearly on a small screen, the only way to see it clearly is to display on a laptop screen and then maximize it. Anyway, let's come to the charts where we're going to look at STI, Hang Seng, S&P 500, and then go to individual stocks highlighted in the email. It has been a good week so far, and you can see as what I've drawn last week, there's some anticipation where the STI is going to hit this resistance over here, and today we achieved that. Hopefully, STI can continue to do so or continue its bullishness by breaking above 3213 to go to the next resistance at 3260. But so by doing so, STI has a chance to break back into uptrend. So keeping our finger crossed, let's look at Hang Seng. Hang Seng recovered from its low over here, which was mentioned, and then we are looking at Hang Seng moving towards the resistance over here at around 16,210. If Hang Seng can do better by trading above 16,210 to around 16,253, right, we have an ascending triangle like pattern. So this ascending triangle like pattern, I like to plot this to show you, suggests a potential chance for the index to even break out above the previous stubborn downtrend line and then start a short-term downtrend. But of course, we have to still continually watch out for the fundamental improvement so that the index can engage in a longer-term uptrend. So far, the trend for Hang Seng for last year, for 2022, are just a short-term uptrend and then longer-term downtrend. So you can see that if we can break out above this pattern, then we have a chance to see Hang Seng reclaim back 17,233 thereabout, which was the previous support and resistance over here. So there's a resistance zone over here. So confluence with the projected level. So again, talking about the long-term downtrend, we need Hang Seng to clear above this downtrend line, which by going to 17,233, there is a chance for it to go for a longer term uptrend. So hopefully 2024, a dragon year, can help Hang Seng to go back towards 19,000 or even 21,000 point. But it is still a long way to go. So we shall see what's going to happen this year. Okay. Next, S&P 500. S&P 500 closed at its all-time high level. So you can see here that the closing is in fact all-time high compared to this. So if you question all-time high was achieved at this particular day before the CPI scare. So but it did not close there. So it closed in fact below the all-time high. So last night it achieved by closing higher. So this is the all-time high closing. And we can see the uptrend still remains intact. So tonight there will be a key PPI data, inflation data to be released. So if there is no major scare, the index has a chance to reclaim back the high and go back above another, or go to another all-time high closing. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen tonight. Okay, let's go for individual stocks. So individual stocks here, we have, well, Sembcorp Industry, UOB, City Development, and then we have Keppel, Sembcorp Industry again. So today we talk about sets. So let's start with also DBS. Okay, DBS was highlighted last week, and as I mentioned last week, DBS had a breakout and rally. Let's see how DBS perform. And then we have Franken on the 2nd of Feb. Let's see how Franken performs. So Franken, back then on 2nd of February, we talk about a potential rebound. So this is the trade plan, or this was the trade plan, 134 entry, and then 144 profit target. Okay, and if you exceed 144, you should aim for 154. Okay, so let's start with Franken and DBS first. So Franken, from 134, it hesitated to go up, and then finally closed up on Tuesday, and then managed to continue higher today towards 144 resistance. So if we see the bullishness continue above 144, then you can aim for 154. So congrats for those who are holding Franken. DBS confirmed its bonus issue, and dividend was good. So it is now approaching 3.65 resistance, or already hit that resistance. So we are looking at the next resistance at $34. Okay, so congrats again for those who bought into DBS at this particular low. And then let's take a look at UOB. Okay, so UOB, what about UOB? In the email, we mentioned that UOB is setting up for more upside, as we can see the major uptrend line is still guiding the counter higher. And we are looking at major resistance at 28.74 to break, to test and break, so that it can hit back 29.35 major resistance. So let's see how UOB perform here. So UOB has broken out this major resistance, as you can see from the chart here. And then we are looking at it to move back towards 29.33. So this is a major good news for us. As you can see from here, UOB has been trying to hold at this uptrend line, and this uptrend line has been guiding it up, and which is a positive sign for us. So again, congrats to you. You have gotten UOB at this particular low at 28, 29, thereabouts. Okay. So now next, let's take a look at this city development first before I go to Sembcorp Industry. So city development, what we have is a low, and we are looking for a recovery towards 623 resistance. So let's see how city development perform. So city development, in fact, after posting, it did not do well. It did not really do well. It went down, and then retest the support here at this 5.89, and then today rebounded. So this rebound hopefully can bring this counter to hit 623, and this rebound is crucial because if you look at the chart, we have a mini double bottom formation breakout as well. So this mini double bottom breakout can help the counter goes into a short-term uptrend, hopefully, towards maybe around 656 thereabouts. Hopefully, this will be a good year for city development, especially if suddenly the market were to change for the positive for the property counters. So how does it happen, right? The most positive news that the market is looking for is interest rate hike cut, or rather, sorry, interest rate cut, not hike cut. So interest rate cut, because there is no more hiking of interest rate. So the interest rate cut will help property counters dearly, and we really need that to happen as well. Then we have Sembcorp Industry. Okay, so what about Sembcorp Industry first? So recently highlighted Sembcorp Industry. So we talk about Sembcorp Industry first, and then we go to Keppel. So here, you find that we have Sembcorp. Oh, I forgot to mention about SGX as well. So let's take a look at SGX as well after I go through Sembcorp. So you can Sembcorp Industry uptrend channel, very nice, and it has been bouncing off support over here, here, and here. So this presents a good opportunity for you to bounce up again, to continue its uptrend, to hit back 584 resistance. So let's see Sembcorp Industry how it performed. Then SGX is at its major support low And as a bullish piercing pattern, so this is a bullish reversal pattern, and we are looking at the 953 target if the rebound is successful. So let's see how SGX perform. Then the chart here. So we have Sembcorp Industry. So Sembcorp Industry went up, right, very close to this 554 resistance, and in fact it touched the level then before pulling back slightly, but the whole trend remains intact. And then we look forward for a breakout so that it can go to a 603 resistance and projected target. So this at this resistance there might be some pause, consolidation, slight consolidation before the real breakout happens. So let's look out for that. Then SGX, we have SGX rebounding from this is a weekly chart, yeah. So let's change to a daily chart. So we have SGX rebounding towards the targets. Congrats to those who have taken action yesterday. So this represents a good quick trade for you. If you hit 952, you can on time on target take your profit. And then we have Keppel. What about Keppel? So Keppel, similarly to this Sembcorp Industry, this counter that has the uptrend line guiding it higher. So this Keppel Corp also has an uptrend line, and this Keppel has a resistance at 732 that we hope that it can break. And you can see that this counter today, right? If you read the statement I made, however, today marks a significant test for the counter's resiliency. My failure to sustain upwards momentum and breach 732 level could potentially endanger its uptrend. So that's why this 732 is very important. So we shall closely look at and see what's the outcome of the price action that dictates the future direction of its trend. Okay, so let's see how Keppel Corp perform. So I must say congratulations to those who are holding Keppel Corp, because Keppel Corp has broken out from this 732 resistance, and you went to 737 high. But today there's some profit taking activity, but not to worry. Currently the volume is not so high, so the breakout volume is very high. So this is a very positive sign for us. Okay. Other than that, you are looking at SATS today. So SATS. Okay, just to add on a little bit on Keppel Corp more, just continue to hold right as high as possible so that we can reap off maximum profit. So SATS has a potential rebound from this support level at 273, and the resistance at 287 has to be watched. If you can break out 295, resistance will be the next. So let's see SATS. SATS has a chance to go up, and let's see whether it did go up. Yes, it's going up very nice, 280 right now, 287 next target. Hopefully we can see the counter by March it hit 295. Especially the market is anticipating a good result coming for SATS. So hopefully it really gives us the pleasant surprise that we are anticipating. Now on the chat room front, I just want to highlight on my Telegram group. Okay, so last night I actually mentioned about this Tesla, which I saw inverse and shoulder. So when I see some trading signals, I'm going to post inside the Telegram group, right? And very often I talk about other counters that are not in the email as well. So like for example, iFast, right? I mentioned over here, okay, is above 765. And what about iFast earlier? I'm going to highlight to you. And then I talk about this counter called UMS. Yes, UMS. Okay, so UMS, you can see same like Keppel, same like Sembcorp. There's an uptrend line guiding this counter up. And then we are looking at the resistance at 141. So Keppel was highlighted, UMS highlighted many times, SATS also highlighted, Sembcorp Industry when it first rebound highlighted, so there is a lot of opportunities. Like for example, iFast, when it first sell off, that was the opportunity for us to get in, and was highlighted in the Telegram group as well. So, right, coming to this counter, so iFast was not mentioned earlier. So basically iFast, I just want to highlight over here. You see, from the highlight in the Telegram group, here we can see iFast are moving leaps and bounds towards $8. So hopefully it can keep to this resistance at 833, trade to this resistance there. And then UMS, congratulations for those who enter into UMS, because UMS today we saw a strong gap up. Okay, and then now it's trading at 145. So right as high as possible for the counter, please. So don't need to feel shy to take profit from the market, but take as much as possible. Okay, so this is what I have for this week. Thank you for viewing this week's video. If you have any questions, feel free to WhatsApp me, feel free to look for me, and I will try my best to answer you as to my best knowledge. Okay, good day, goodbye.